Boys, look above the abdomen. Don't look below. You don't look good.
Let me tell you out here that when we organizers spoke to the teachers, we got such warm and loving responses from each and every teacher that it made us realize that we should have come back to school much earlier. We should not have waited for 25 years or 20 years. We should have done this much earlier. And I hope that we continue coming back to school much more often. Yeah? And we thank our teachers who are present here. Only one response, all were warm and loving responses, but there was one response which was from Steven sir. He told me, Meenakshi, I am so happy, I have no words. In this day and age, when children are forgetting their parents, it is a wonder that students are remembering their teachers. But let me tell you, to each and everyone out here, I think it is the teaching that you all have given us. It's the upbringing that we have in St. Joseph's, because of which what we are today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Pitra survey, which will capture the entire St. Joseph's. Just give me 2 minutes, I will narrate it. St. Joseph's High School, the life which was the best and certainly cool. Black shoes, grey uniform and red tie, we looked our best, none can deny. Canvas shoes, white dress and the mass drill. Who can forget our PT teacher's physical grill? Strict principal, loving teachers and supportive non-teaching staff played an important role in raising our knowledge graph. Elocutions, competitions, sports day and annual day brought out the best in all, needless to say. The houses, red, green, blue and yellow, gave us platforms for our talents to show. Gandhi, Rikki-Tikki Tavi, the trips to the movie hall, paved the creative way for all. Life was full of semester and unit tests, fun, mischief studies, and May vacations to rest. Social service, drawing and craft made us better humans from just mere rough drafts. Homework, punishments, notes on the blackboard, all ensured our journey on the success road. The lords of the last benches, the notorious and the mischievous, were noticed just as the monitors and the studious. The visits to Aryaville Colony and picnic spot were the only available picnic spots. The teachers who taught, scolded and yet cared, we are successful today thanks to the knowledge they shared. Life was fun, life was innocent and life was cool when we studied at St. Joseph's High School. It's 25 years since we passed, yet it seems just like yesterday. Let's make today memorable and stay in touch, just like good old school days.
Amazing, amazing.
I think that Suchitra Surve, who's also a product of this school, deserves a better applause for penning this.
Absolutely.
Our departed teachers, some of our batchmates, and our non-teaching staff like Champak, Sebastian, Eugene Pereira. So we'll just observe a 2-minute silence for all of them. Kindly stand. We will just recite, when you all entered, you all were given a piece of paper which contained the St. Joseph's anthem, and we will all recite that. Ready? We raise our voices in glorious praise of the school we love and always loyal and faithful, sincere and true. Saint Joseph, Saint Joseph, we all are you. Our school, dear saint, we pray you to bless both staff and students at work and at rest. Wisdom, courage and purity of heart, we implore you to each and all impart. Celebrations, I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Congratulations and jubilation. To know I'm happy as can be.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and content?
Hello. Request everybody to please sit down. Father Vernon will address us. Hello. Please. Please sit down.
Ever since Meenakshi rang me up a few days ago requesting me to come for this function, my mind wandered over a period of 3 decades. I arrived on this premises, this campus, on the 1st of November 1980 to take up the reins of principalship of this school. And my memories came strong and clear to me. In fact, the whole of last night, I thought I was amongst you and trying to wrestle with my fading memory of the wonderful time and hectic times we had here in this school. I've not been to this place for the last 20 years. I couldn't believe that this hall was transformed in such a beautiful way. I've not seen the other parts of the building, but I'm told that it has been embellished to a remarkable extent. I'm so happy to be among you. You know, when you reach a certain point in your lifetime, there's nothing much forward to look to. And so our mind always goes back to the past. And Mr. Stephen Pereira was quite right when he said, when we feel that those for whom we work for express their gratitude and thanks, it really fills our hearts with joy. When I entered here, I could easily recognize the ladies. It's so growing older, they have been growing younger. And I want to congratulate them on having been able to keep a strict regimen on their diet. The same cannot be said of the men folk. I could hardly recognize Mr. Stephen. Mr. Joseph was almost the same size and shape. But Mr. Peter, who ought to be a drill master and know better, just put on a few kgs. Thank you very much for your invitation. Yesterday I attended another function of ex-students of a previous school which I had left in 1975. It's 35 years ago. And I told them that I was going to visit this school today and meet that batch, the last batch, which passed out from the school and prior to my transfer to my home. I want to ask you to pray for the one who got the school this recognition. He died just 2 years today, on this very day. Father George Newman Lobo. He died just 2 years ago, 2008, on this very day. He was in the clergy home where I am at present. And I also have with me, and some of the teachers may remember, or may not remember, I don't know, Father Joseph Coutinho. I don't know whether some of you remember him. He's also with me there at the clergy home. Yes, I said, he got the school recognized. So, if ever you come to Bandra, I'm in between two famous Khans. You know who are the famous Khans? The Salman Khan on one side and the Shah Rukh Khan on the other side. In between them, we have got a little home for the retired priests. If you ever come to Bandra, on the seafront, on the Bandstand Road, please drop in and visit us. Father Joseph Coutinho and me. Father Kenneth is also with me. Now he walks with a stick. I have the same problem which Mrs. Maninder Kaur has. Some stenosis on the spine, and which I'm able to handle by regular exercises. So please pray for me. I will keep you in my heart, in my prayers, as long as I live. God bless you all.
This is a great honor that you have invited us here today. By inviting us, you have taken us down memory lane, and I was happy to see that the little plants that we had planted in the primary have grown into such huge trees. I hope fruit-bearing trees and good trees. And I like you to know that one of you sitting here is my doctor. Please stand up. And I know that when I was here on duty, you found me very strict. But that is, the part of my work, isn't it? If we all smile and let you do what you like, then you would grow wild. Even, children have to be trained while they are still in their cradles. If they are not trained then it will be too late to train them when they have grown up. Once a tree has grown, you can't bend it. It will break. So you have to train it when it is very small. And that didn't mean that I loved you less. In fact, I loved you more. I remember one little boy came once up to me and said, "Teacher, I don't like you at all." I said, "That's very nice. I am glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you don't like me at all. But I'll tell you something. I love you very much. Not only like you, I love you very much.